Good morning, Mr. Newman.
Yeah,
Sir, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot.
All right, quick breakdown here. Mr. Newman is facing a charge for evading arrest, which in Texas is a Class A misdemeanor. That's up to a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. Now here's a question for you. Do you think running from police always means guilt? Or could fear alone justify flight? Let me know in the comments.
Forward one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 15th, 2025, the officer was dispatched to Texas Southern regarding a male on campus possibly carrying a firearm. The caller provided the name and dispatch ran through arms and located a recent picture and a trespass notice. The officer observed the defendant walk into the library, immediately walked out accompanied by a second black male, and the officer attempted to detain the defendant, and the defendant ran northbound, ran through an apartment complex. The officer drove through the complex and set up a perimeter and observed the defendant run out of the complex. The officer exited a marked patrol vehicle in full uniform, drew a duty weapon, and ordered the defendant to the ground. The defendant ignored the commands and continued running and was assisted to the ground by the officer. The defendant stated he ran due to being scared. The defendant evaded approximately 0.4 miles.
What was he doing wrong?
So there was a report of a possible firearm on campus and the caller provided the name and he was attempting to investigate that. And he was just trying to detain him to
They
investigate.
give the description of him.
They just gave the name and then they
A name
ran
of-
that through arms and they found a picture of that person.
So the caller gave the name of Mr. Newman.
Yes, Judge. Gave Mr. Newman's name. The officer ran that name and found a picture and then observed him leaving the library and attempted to detain him. And then he ran.
There was also a current trespass notice for the defendant as well.
Yes, Judge.
From TSU.
From the arms or TSU.
Yes, Judge. They found for TSU through arms.
Mr. Newman, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Let's do this. I'm going to appoint you a lawyer today because there's several things that we need to look at. So do you mind reaching out to the MAC for Mr. Newman?
Will that pause before mom walks up? You can feel the tension shift. This isn't just a legal case anymore, it's a family moment unfolding in court. And notice how the judge immediately softens. This is where the courtroom becomes human. Stay with me, because what mom says next changes the entire tone of the hearing.
Mr. Newman, assuming we go forward with the case, you're not to be in possession of any weapons. Do you understand? I'm
Yes,
making
sir.
that a condition of your bond.
Yes, sir.
If I find that you have any weapons, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to put you in jail. Just all I want is my community to be safe. I'm not asking for much. You understand? Okay. I'm going to have you sign a reset, Victoria, then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir. Okay? Mom, come on up.
I can't get on.
Oh, no problem. I have it. Yeah.
Good morning.
Hi, come up. You're a mom?
I am.
How are you?
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Appreciate you for having me.
You know, Mr. Hall, so with the 4 open cases, you're lucky to be out. You know, you really need to listen to mom so that a 5th case doesn't occur. It's not going to go well if you pick up a 5th one. Do you understand?
You have to excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
They're trying to do 2 medicines on him. And it doesn't have him here, if it makes sense. He's listening, but it has him, if you speak, he's dragging. And I'm okay with that because I can control what's going on. As I was there, I work in the I work in conjunction with the one thing that we can figure sheriff department. And I work with the homeless. I came out of engineering because he taught me 2 things. I have to pay attention to what's going on at home and not just give love to people on the street. It makes sense, right?
That's great. That's wonderful.
I've done my homework recently, these big last 2 situations. His grandmother and his grandfather is dealing, they had mental ideations as well. So it triggers, mom says, be careful who you choose, but we can't be careful who you choose, right?
Right.
That was love. So I'm holding on gracefully to this. You have to excuse my appearance. I've been in cold gray.
Oh, please, you look great. But my concern is that please tell me he's living with you?
Yes.
Wonderful.
He is.
Okay.
As I said, I'm bringing paperwork together to get custodial.
Guardianship.
Guardianship, okay.
To get him placement to stay there.
You know, I'm happy to, whatever you need, we're happy to give you. You know, we have a lot of resources here that we can always, you know, try to help you with, you know.
Appreciate you.
All you need to do is ask, you know, if you need tablets, cell phones. We can also do evaluations to see, you know, how we go forward. So I'm all ears and I'm with you, whatever you want, you know, whatever conditions you think are appropriate, we can put on it.
We just had an evaluation on the,
Is mom's the CW in the cases? Or,
So Judge, these are old cases from what I remember, 2022,
So
fair
the-
ID, the trespass.
well, we have one terroristic threat of a peace officer or a judge. Is that right?
okay, this is what happened.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I just,
We just did a psych evaluation
okay.
and we were in the room. I hope I.
No, let's not, don't. It's really, it's,
I'll talk about that right now.
yeah, that's something that we can do later, but at this time, I will leave him in your care. Your, whatever you need, we're here to help you out with. The only thing I'm gonna ask is just you guys, just please stay in touch with Vita. She will help you out. And I just don't want a fifth case, that's it. I'm with you. So how long do you want to set it out, Kavita?
I would think maybe a 6-week, the evaluation, all the medical together and talk.
Okay.
This judge is dropping real-world advice. Think before you speak, listen to your mom. After all the legal jargon and conditions, this moment brings it back to basics. And now with no contact orders and no weapons as bond conditions, the pressures on Mr. Newman to stay clean. So here's what I want to ask you. Do you think second chances like this work? Or is the system setting him up to fail? Sound off below.
Okay. I'm gonna waive his appearance. That way he doesn't have to waste his time coming to court. But just be nice. Self-control. All these cases are because of no self-control. You get upset and you wig out. But think, it's okay. We all get angry. We all do. But just think before you act. Think before you speak. That's it. Listen to mom. If you ever need anything, come back and I can help you out with whatever you need. Just say the word. Okay?
Judge, in regards to bond conditions, how did you want to handle that?
So the bond conditions that I'd like, it just, no contact with ever the terroristic threat cases and just no weapons. That's all I would like. It's not, my concern is that it was a healthcare provider, because that's what I was thinking. Is that someone that he's currently seeing? Do you know? Alex, who in the
Oh, in the
most recent case, who's the complaining witness?
most recent case, let me see. It says the reporting party.
Oh, that case is upstairs. It's not even with us. I'm
That's all,
sorry.
Your Honor.
So disregard it. I thought it was with us.
Yes, Judge.
So the only condition is just no weapons. That's it. Okay. And just stay in contact with your lawyer. Okay. Absolutely. Mr. Halsell, good luck, bud. All right. Okay. Thanks, Camille.
Thank you, Judge. May you be excused?